Usually I start my videos in my bedroom in front of my bookcase. Today I decided, I don't know if it's gonna be like a 24-hour reading vlog specifically, or just a vlog of my day, but either way, I'm filming a video, so that's exciting. I'm about to go grocery shopping, so let's just go.
So I tried to be really artistic and film my drive here, but yeah, my phone mount is not ideal.
I just realized the place I'm going shopping today has a reject shop. So am I going to the reject shop? I don't have no reason to go to the reject shop. I don't need anything from the reject shop. I'm going to the reject shop. If you guys don't know, it's basically a glorified $2 store when nothing is $2, but they have some really good stuff. So we're going there first, and then we'll get to the grocery shopping later.
I really wanted that gummy donut because it looks delicious, but I am on a diet. And then I saw this, which is just so me. You can agree.
The only reason I go to Woolworths instead of Coles is because Woolworths has Alani. Or they did. So bad. So bad.
There is also a lot of me walking in this weekly vlog because that is something I do basically every day, except the last 3 or 4 days because I'm feeling really lazy and it's been really cold. But I do love a little walk around my neighborhood, and I also like wearing my little cat slippers in the house and watching YouTube videos. So we're about to see my little spinny wheel. It helps me decide what book to read next for my TBR. Obviously, as you can see, I need to pick some more books to add to my little wheel, but we chose Animal.
Okay friends, it is around 3 o'clock. 3:15. Usually this is around the time I'd like settle in to just watch YouTube videos for the rest of the afternoon, and then I would start reading after dinner at around 7:30, 8 o'clock. But I'm going to try and do some reading now, just a little bit. Ignore the pimple patches on my face. Thank you. So as you would have seen, my little spinning wheel of the books on my immediate TBR, which I think it started with about 10 books, and I've been using the wheel to choose them one by one. It chose Animal by Lisa Taddeo. So I have got the audiobook for this on Audible as well, so I will start this later on in the day, but for now I actually want to try The Unworthy because I have the audiobook from my library, I think for another week. So I'm gonna maybe start this now, get maybe halfway before I call it for a little afternoon nap, and then once I finish this one, then jump into Animal. That means that one or both of those books will be the last books I read in June, which means tomorrow I don't have any plans during the day. Tomorrow I can film my June wrap up, my June haul, and my mid-year freakout tag. So probably should have washed my hair today if that was going to be the case. Oops. Maybe we'll put a ponytail up for tomorrow. So The Unworthy is a bit of a strange book. It is one of those books where things aren't sort of explained straight away. There's a sisterhood, a religious sisterhood that exists in what I'm assuming is a post-apocalyptic world. Like there seems to be a contagious disease that has wiped out most of civilization, but we are following our main character, whose name we don't know, and she is living within the sisterhood, and there is a hierarchy to the sisterhood. So there is at the very bottom the servants, then the unworthy, then the chosen, then the enlightened, then the superior sister, and then he, who I'm assuming is meant to be like their god. And it's a little bit confusing, but I am enjoying it so far. It's very reminiscent of maybe a mix between like Hereditary and Immaculate. But I'm going to have enough now, so I will update you guys later.
This is my ragdoll Bo. We have cuddles every single night because he actually really loves me. He's such a cutie.
So I was going to try and be a little bit professional and set up my tripod properly for the first time all day, and I've just ripped it apart accidentally. So I've got 3 videos to film tomorrow without a tripod, so that's really fun. Good morning. Today's weather is not the vibe, but I am going to go to that book sale I was telling you about, so let's go. You guys have missed the lengths I went to get here. The fucking Westgate Freeway, the fact that I took a wrong turn, you've missed all of that. There's no book sale. This is the most quiet empty library I have ever. I don't have words.
So after the book sale at the library was a bust, I went to 3 secondhand stores. I was just in the mood to find some really cheap secondhand books, and I found some really good ones. If you want to see a bit more on the pricing, you'll have to go to my book haul, but it was a pretty successful trip.
Okay, so as you guys have seen, I went for my walk already, and I've already been to the post office today, so we're feeling a little bit productive. First, I went through just a little book haul. So yesterday I received 3 books in the mail. I purchased all of them before July started, okay? First, I have got Married to the Devil by Lillian Lark. Oh god, the lighting is so much better. This is the last book in a series of monster romances, and I don't know, it's been sitting in my wish list for a while, and I was like, today is the day, so I did purchase that one, about a witch trapped in a marriage of convenience to a deadly gargoyle and a demon who is determined to protect her. Cool. Then I've also had my pre-order of Rose and Chains by Julie Soto come in. If you guys don't know, this is a Draco Hermione fanfiction that was edited and revamped and is now a book. I think this originally was the auction, correct me if I'm wrong. Very, very excited for this one. And then last, I had a book come in that I purchased through the Facebook Buy Top Sell group I'm part of. This is the Evernight edition of The Staircase in the Woods by Chuck Wendig. Now, I already own the Book of Accidents by Chuck Wendig. I haven't read it yet, but the person that was selling this sold it to me for $55 including postage. These, if I was to buy this book originally from Evernight, would run over $90. So I think I got a massive steal on this because I was interested in buying this book anyway, so I just happened to get like a really cool edition of it. And we have got like sprayed edges, and I'll show you my favoriteest part, guys. The naked hardcover almost looks like a dollhouse or like a miniature. I think it is very cool. Then obviously we have also got some very cool end pages. And we have also got the author's signature. So I'm very excited to own this. This follows a group of 5 friends when they're teenagers. They find a staircase in the woods. One person walks up the staircase, never comes back down. And then I think some 20 years later, the friends reunite and try and figure out what exactly is going on with that staircase in the woods. Or either like the staircase disappears and then it comes back. I'm not sure. I haven't read it yet, but I'm very excited too. So those are the books I received yesterday. I also just wanted to give you guys an update on Animal by Lisa Tadeo. I love this book. I gave this book a 4-star. I definitely wouldn't recommend it to everyone. It is a very strange book. It is quite a slow read. There is a lot of piecing the puzzle together so slowly, but I really, really enjoyed it. It follows this woman named Joan. I'm not sure if I told you already. Joan is our flawed, very, very, I don't want to call her a slut, but she's very sexually promiscuous, I guess. She starts us in this book by dining at a restaurant with a man she's having an affair with, or rather he's having an affair with her. So she's dining with a married man. Another married man that she's seeing comes into the restaurant and shoots himself in front of both of them. So Joan packs up her shit, gets out of New York, moves to LA, on the hunt to find a woman named Alice who she is desperate to see. We don't know who Alice is. Alice! Oh, that fucking Alice! I mean, it's pretty obvious. It was obvious to me, but we find out who Alice is. We find out everything in Joan's life that led up to this particular moment where her lover shot himself in the head in front of her in a restaurant in public. And it was dark and it was grim and it was gritty, and I really enjoyed it. So I wouldn't recommend it, but I really enjoyed it. And last night I started The 7 Year Slip by Ashley Poston, and I am about 2/3 of the way through. Guys, I am fucking loving this book. I thought The Dead Romantics, like I gave The Dead Romantics 5 stars. I was like, Ashley Poston, I don't know why I've been sleeping on her as an author. So good, love her work. I did not know a single fucking thing, because this book, Ashley Poston does this thing, from what I've noticed, where it is quite clear to the reader. Again, this is my experience. It's quite clear to the reader exactly where the book is going, but it is the journey of getting there that makes my heart clench. in this book, we are following a woman named Clementine who's just moved into her aunt's apartment. Something special, magic about this apartment is occasionally it'll just like slip 7 years into the past. So Clementine gets home from work one day in the year of our Lord, I think 2023, and man, that was a good guess. In 2023, and then she steps into her apartment building. 2023, steps into her apartment. Guys, she's back in 2016, and there is someone else living in the apartment in 2016, and it is a lovely man named Iwan. Is that how you say it? Iwan? And it's so rough because in this book, I don't want to spoil anything, but it's so rough because like a couple of chapters after Clementine and Iwan meet, I was like stressed. I was stressed, but in the best way possible. I'm definitely finishing this today. I think I've got like 100 and some pages left. I'm so excited to pick this book up. I think what I'm probably going to do today is I need to have a shower because I did go for my walk this morning. I am still a little bit sweaty. I'm going to have my shower. I'm going to probably maybe make like a coffee or some sort of a beverage, sit on the couch, watch a little bit of the YouTubes, have lunch, and then I will probably jump back into the 7-year slip.
This beautiful lady is my cat Gypsy. I love her with my entire soul. She's just the chunkiest little girl and I love her. So this walk was a really different vibe. Like, it is winter in Melbourne, but look how nice the weather is on this particular morning.
Okay, so for today's walk, I'm actually walking to the vet that we take our kitty cats to because it's only 1 kilometer away. So yeah.
More cuddles with my beautiful, beautiful sweet child. And this was the day of the week I was most excited for. Me and my mum headed into the city to watch a production of 1984, which is one of my favorite classics. So I just got some cute little footage of us heading into the city. This was us walking through Chinatown to get to the theatre. And at this point I was pumped. I was so excited. And there we are. We're approaching the theatre. Oh my gosh! And that's us outside the theatre. Oh my gosh. And then we drove home. And look how lovely. Again, that weather just looks so nice for winter. The show was fine.
Just got back from 1984 and we are walking.
And this is just a little double-page spread I put together of the experience of 1984 with me and my mum. I didn't love it, but it was still a really fun way to end the week. So that was my week. Bye.